Well, it's certainly been a beautiful day here in the Carolinas, and if I could only complain about one thing, I just feel like the pollen is popping right now.
I'm feeling the pollen, and pretty soon we're going to be feeling a little shift in the temperature change too, Brad.
Yeah, and that will slow the pollen down a little bit, but it won't shut it off completely. I tell you what, it is gorgeous right now. We're getting that golden hour, that time of the night. Let me get out of the way because I want to see these 4 pictures from our Mr. Sparky Carolina Camera Network. We call this golden hour because as the sun gets low in the horizon, you're looking through more of the atmosphere. The sun's rays are scattering more of the orange and red colors at your eyes as opposed to ones higher up in the sky, and you're seeing all the colors combined, which makes white. So you don't tend to see all those vivid colors that we're getting right now around sunset. The highs today, upper 70s to near 80 degrees, way above our average high, which is in the low 60s. Now, in the eastern sky, coming up here at around 6:40, we won't have the sunrise, we'll have the moonrise. It'll be coming up. It'll be the warm moon. It was full this morning, but it'll look full again tonight. It gets that name for the full moon in March because this is the time of year, typically, this year they warmed up much earlier, that the ground thaws and you start to see the earthworms come out. But that's probably happened about a month ago, to be honest with you. There's our next weather system, but we're starting to see that cooler air filter in. Tomorrow, yeah, our average high 62. We'll be a couple degrees above that, but still, this will be more normal, if you can call anything normal so far this year. The pollen is not normal. It is off the charts right now. We would be starting to see it here in March, not at very high levels. Oak, birch, cedar. I mean, some of the trees are actually already starting to get their leaves on them. We're already past the bud and flowering stage in some locations. That northerly wind, though, is going to continue to bring in cooler temperatures. We're going to have a series of cold fronts, one arriving on Friday with some rain and another shot of cooler air, another one on Monday as the jet stream is going to dip over the east and northeast, bringing very similar shots of cool air, one after another. So we've seen a cool day here and there, but we haven't seen this prolonged cold snap since really December, and this is going to be below average. Now, I will tell you, this is below average by March standards, which means low 50s for highs, but the mornings will be the problematic, 30s likely. So frost, maybe, I think early next week, probably more likely some frost or freeze conditions on Tuesday morning. Now, rainfall-wise, most of the heavier stuff will be to our south, so we're not looking at a ton of rain. Actually, it could use some rain. It would certainly help wash some of the pollen away, but also help kind of give some of the plants some more moisture. They're really growing quickly now. Now, your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast shows initially the big warm temperatures for the next couple of days. I say big warm, that would normally be a warm up. But then look at the cool down for the weekend. Don't forget this weekend as well. We set our clocks ahead 1 hour as we go to daylight saving time. Make sure you check those batteries in your carbon monoxide and smoke detectors. Let's go 10 days into the future because once that cool air gets here this weekend, it sticks around for most of next week. It does look like another warm up will be arriving by late next week, but that's a good 5-6 day stretch where we actually could have below average temperatures. Not something we've seen since late December last year.
All right, thank you, Brad.